All right, hello and welcome to the weather update. I can finally do a weather update tonight. Thanks again to Andy, from Andy's Randomness. He did a weather update for me last night. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. But I'm back, thank God. So 8:30 is the time. It is May 15th, 2019. And yes, we have a couple of little showers around. Probably just a sprinkle. Probably won't be much. But we have a little instability moving through. If we go and we look at the satellite, you will see the instability here. It'll be showing up momentarily. So, yep, you can see right here. Look at that. So we have this. We've had some clouds around throughout the day. It was a mix of sun and clouds, but we now have this area of clouds. There was like a little lobe of energy from the big storm that we were dealing with a couple of days ago. We'll look at the MODIS too as well. Show you the cloud cover across our area. You can see partly sunny skies across our area. You can see the clouds that popped up, but it wasn't really completely overcast at any time, which meant we could get outside and enjoy the day. It was actually a fairly nice day considering the way it's been. So let's take a look at the temperatures, rainfall. We'll see if we can get some rainfall reports because I couldn't do that last night. 54 at Farmingdale, southwest wind at 9. Yes, the wind has shifted to southwest. We do have a sea breeze over Long Island, so while it got into the low 60s, the sea breeze developed by late afternoon. Well, not really that late. It actually developed around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and the wind shifted from northwest to the south, and the temperature dropped into the 50s, as you see. You'll see that anywhere you go on Long Island. Pretty much the sea breeze developed. Look at Islip too. You'll see 54 degrees, and we also have high did reach 68 at Islip, so got into the upper 60s there, but the temperature dropped very rapidly once the wind shifted from northwest to southwest with the sea breeze. Temperatures dropped very rapidly. So let's look at New Jersey, because a lot warmer in New Jersey right now. Still 62 degrees. No sea breeze in Toms River. What else is new? And look at that. It got up to 71, so it was warmer there today. No sea breeze all day long. Much warmer there, of course, because, again, it's New Jersey and it's hot there. But we know that already. That's that's a given. So let's take a look and see. We can find that precipitation thing here. So let's look and see. Find the public information statement, which would list all the rainfall that we had. Alright, so this is as of May 13th. I guess they never released a new report. Alright. I guess not. I don't know if this was for the second one or not. This was May 13th. I think I went over this with you. I'm pretty sure I did go over this with you. With all that's going on, if I didn't, my apologies. But again, parts of Suffolk County got close to 2 inches, and Nassau County about 1.5 inches. So, what a wet month it's been. What a wet month. And if we actually go back and look at the climate, we'll actually go and look at that climate reading for Islip. Actually, that would actually be a very good idea. Let's go and look at that. We can find that they rearranged some things on the web page. Of course they did. So it makes it. So we'll go to local past weather and we will take a look and see. We'll first look at Islip, our daily climate report for Islip, and see what the rainfall for the month has been. So how much rain has fallen this month? So month to date, 3.40 inches. So that's well above what we're supposed to see. So well above it. So, yep, quite a bit of rain there. Let's look at some other areas. Let's look at Central Park as well. See how much rain fell there in Central Park. Rainfall at Central Park, 4.01. So already a month's worth of rain. Already over a month's worth of rain, probably. So it's been extremely wet. Can I tell you? But anyway, let's look again at the temperatures. Let's look at this map. This will actually help you visualize the temperature variations across the area. And you can see Long Island is in the 50s, but Jersey, much warmer, of course. You could actually see west winds over Jersey, off the land. It's warm. But on Long Island, we've got the sea breeze coming off the cooler ocean water to our south and east. and therefore we're nice and cool. And if we back this up to 5, you'll see, it will show you the sea breeze even more. It's actually, you can see it's starting to develop here. First developed along the south shore and then worked its way inland. But you can see it was hot in Jersey, and that's we're going to see as we warm up the next couple of days. I think is a tremendous variation in the temperatures. So let's look at the models. Let's take a look at our region and see what we're going to be dealing with the next couple of days. Okay, so let's take a look at the models and take a look and see what the skies will be doing. Now, we do have a slight chance of showers tonight. I'll shift it over to the NAM to show you that. It's a little overdone, but slight chance of showers tonight into the morning. Another possibility of showers around 5, 6 in the morning, and then we should be done with it. So we'll go back to the GFS and look at sky cover and see if we can get another sunny day tomorrow. All right. See that area of cloudiness move through, but then that moves out, and then we have some clear skies over us. So it's possible by late morning, early afternoon, and through the afternoon, we'll have sunny skies again. So that would be nice. Hopefully that happens. And then the clouds roll back in for Friday, and then we're kind of dealing with a lot of clouds through the weekend. I mean, it won't be overcast, but it'll be a lot of high clouds and cirrus, especially with that warm airflow. And you can see it looks like what looks like a cold front possibly approaching. No, yeah. So I'm not even going to go beyond that at this point. We'll look at the NAM with sky cover too. Show you that as well. But it looks good for tomorrow at least. So you can see if those clouds move through, we could lose the clouds by late morning, and we have clear skies. Looks like maybe more so over New Jersey and the western part of Long Island. Might be some more clouds popping up over the eastern part of Long Island. Have to keep an eye on that as well. And then as we go into Friday, there'll be more clouds and a slight chance of showers that day as well. Not a real soaker, I don't think, but a slight chance of showers that day as well. So let's go back to GFS, and we'll start looking at the temperatures and seeing how the temperatures are going to be going, because the temperatures are definitely going to be changing. It's going to be getting warmer. So for tomorrow, we are close to 70 degrees. I think we'll get close to 70 degrees. There'll be a northwest to west wind, which is going to get our temperature up. But there might be a weak sea breeze right along the south shore. As we go into Friday, it warms up a lot, especially over New Jersey. Now you're in the mid-70s. But again, Long Island will be cooled, I think, by a sea breeze. And then things, well, actually the weekend doesn't look as hot yet. So Saturday, still mid-70s, so it won't be as hot. Backed off a little bit on the heat for Saturday, but you could see, look at that heat over the mid-Atlantic. That may try to make a run at us on Sunday, and it does. So again, Long Island probably in the low 70s, but in Jersey probably at least 80 and maybe higher, and maybe much higher. Possibly the heat is being underdone by the GFS. And then for Monday, we continue with above normal temperatures. I'm not going to go beyond that. We will go ahead and look at the dew points, because that's the other thing. Is it going to be humid? That's the thing. So let's back it up to tomorrow. So tomorrow, we still have nice dry air in place. Humidity starts coming up a little bit Friday, but not too bad. For Saturday, actually, see, it looks like there's another cold front that tries to come through on Saturday. So we have a push of dry air that's going to try to come through on Saturday. Maybe that'll bring us some better skies. That's why it knocks the temperature down. You can see the humidity off to the south and the west. That starts affecting us, I think, on Sunday. Oh, yeah. Look at some of these dew points. So you have dew points up into the 70s over Jersey already. We're not even in June yet. That's what I mean. That's what I mean with climate change. And look at that. Dew points in the upper 60s. Monday looks quite humid as well. So I have a feeling with that humidity, there'll probably be a chance for some storms. We can go to the ICON model as well and take a look at that and see. I bet you, yep, you can see there's a slight chance of showers. But more often than not, it won't be raining. It'll be, we're finally on somewhat drier pattern, you know, as far as precipitation goes. At least we're not dealing with that. You could, you know, be glad that we're not dealing with that. But it looks like things will heat up and get more humid. And that, of course, is always due to the jet stream. So if we go back here to the CONUS, we go back to the GFS model, and we look at the jet stream, you will see the problem once again. Here we go. So you can see, look at this wavy jet stream. And this is the problem with climate change, and I keep talking about this. You have this very wavy jet stream in place. And we'll just forward it through here, and you can see how wavy this jet stream is. It's not normal, but this is all due to climate change. So you see more extremes. You're seeing the heat gets further north, the cool gets further south. Everything is all mixed up and in disarray. And that's what we're seeing right now. So I want to take you to one other thing before we wrap up this weather update, actually. And that is these wildfires in Mexico. And then there's actually one other thing I actually do want to talk about. So we have these wildfires in Mexico that are still going. And in fact, there is something we can add a layer. I think, let's see. I think we can add fires to this. Fires and thermal anomalies. So let's see. Let's add that. And we're going to add that overlay. So now it's going to show all the fires going off. So we have some fires here, you see. Look at all the smoke. So this is in Mexico. But again, because the precipitation patterns are all out of whack, that we're seeing all this smoke from these fires. That's what we're seeing. And that smoke could wind up making its way into the United States. You can see even in Central America. So it's been drier than normal here. The moisture has been displaced to the north. Like I said, everything is out of whack. That's the problem we have. And there's one other thing that I want to talk about, and that is the fact that the United States has had the wettest. If we go to the actual underground site, you'll see they're reporting this. I think it's on here. 2019, the longest lasting since Great Flood of 1927. So we have all this flooding going on because we've had the wettest period. Let me see if I can find an article on this. Wettest year. So we're going to actually go wettest year. Google this, and I'll show you that it's actually been 2018 was the third wettest year since the U.S. has ever seen. Wettest 12-month period on record leaves U.S. nearly drought-free among rampant flooding. So, yes, we've had the wettest 12-month period on record of all time. So, this is all due to climate change. You know, this is what we're seeing. Again, this is why climate change is a real serious problem that needs to be addressed instead of being ignored by the mass media. So, I think that wraps up this weather update. You know what can I tell you? We don't know what the summer is going to bring. We don't know what the hurricane season is going to bring. But I tell you this, we're in a climate emergency. It's time for people to wake up and see what's going on and stop driving that gas-sucking SUV that you got. Anyway, you all have a good night. Take care.